the clout chasing, right? You know what I'm saying? The clout chasing. At the same time, what do I know? Maybe he gave raw dick, or maybe he was still piping her. Because you know how relationships sometimes can end, right? But the pipe is still in action. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Check this out, man. Listen, I'm just a random guy that likes saying random things about news that I see on a daily basis, right? And if you find that sexy or attractive, man, please make sure you subscribe to your boy, man. And if you're gonna subscribe, make sure you hit those post notifications. I can't talk, man. It's late at night and everything, but yeah, hit those post notifications, man. And make sure if you do that, it doesn't make sense if you don't leave a like, man. Because I'm real insecure, and it definitely helps me know that I'm releasing decent content. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms. Because we're all so humble, which happens to be the promo code, 15% off your total order, or love for free shipping. But let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it, man. We got to talk about Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea, she's in the news once again, right? And, you know, she was in the news, around Christmas time because of the whole Playboy Cardi situation and, you know, Playboy, you know, spending time with other females and not spending time with his baby mother and child during the holidays and everything, right? But she's back in the news because she recently just participated in the Busted Challenge, right? For those of you guys who haven't been paying attention to the Busted Challenge, you guys been missing out. So once I heard the news about Iggy Azalea participating in this challenge, I also took I did my own due diligence to go and search for this, right? To make sure I look at it and see that she's done it properly. Take a gander. Listen, I'm not the guy for big critiques and everything, right? But when watching that, I wasn't really impressed. I've seen a lot of women that have like less than 1,000 followers that have dropped it low, a little bit better than that, right? Do I respect it? Yes, I still respect it because at the end of the day, you still participated, and that's all I ask, right? But I want people to understand this whole Busted Challenge, man. It's glorious. It's beautiful, man. I want to thank what's her name, Erica Banks, for making the song and everything. It's definitely helped her. You know, I'm pretty sure she made some pretty good money off streams, right, off the song and everything. But I feel like it's really helping the male population really see what I've been talking about for quite some time. Because you're seeing a lot of these girls show you themselves in their natural habitat, how they look without makeup and such, without getting themselves done up and everything, right? And then, you know, when it's time to drop it low and drop it like it's hot and everything, that's when they change their attire, right? Like this is usually when they go out to clubs, schools, funerals, and such like that. You know, just anything that they can, any location that they can go and they can change their look. This is what they do. But they show you in the beginning of every video how they look at their natural, just being at home, relaxing and stuff. And when I tell you, when I look up the definition of catfish, right? When I say this catfish thing, I'm not saying that as an insult, but no, that's a lie. That is absolutely a lie. I'm definitely saying that as an insult. Listen, everybody is beautiful in their own way, right? You know what I'm saying? So every time when I see some of these girls before they drop it low and everything and they change into their sexy look and everything like that, I look at them and I'm like, this girl is still beautiful. That's a lie. I say this though, right? I believe this Busted Challenge, regardless of how they look before, right? Let's be honest. Most of the time, we're not smashing the before. People have to understand that people who are smashing the before, right, are the boyfriends. The boyfriends are smashing the before. The one-night stand guys, they're smashing the after, right? With the makeup and everything like that. You see that girl in the club, you know. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if I smash a girl that looks really, really attractive at the club, right? She's wearing all the makeup and everything like that, and then she leaves before I see her transform back into her regular self and everything, right? I believe I have the right to say that I smashed the after, right? So if somebody says, "Oh, that's how she really looks," I'm like, "No, listen. this is what she presents herself as in the regular world, right? I smashed the regular world her. The boyfriend can keep this, all right? That's why when people ask like, oh, why are you cheating? We gotta talk about, how things are going out here in the DMV, man. Specifically Washington DC. So pretty much everybody knows my views on the vac and everything. The vac is coming out and everything, right? So there's a group called Joints for Jabs, right? So their main motive right now is now that the vac is coming out for the C virus and everything, right? And they want to push for everybody to take the C virus vac, right? So they're giving a little bit of incentive. Granted, I still haven't heard anything, any emails from anybody from Megan Good's camp to my email saying like, we got her ready for you, anything like that. But this group has stepped up and they said like, listen, if you get the vac, there's a free bag of Mary Jane for you. Oh, y'all getting crafty. So you heard that right. You get the vac, you get a bag of some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. They didn't go into full detail, right? And I need full detail, right? Before you start passing out the devil's lettuce like it's nobody's business, right? They said a bag. A bag can be anything. 10 bag. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? A Vic? What are we talking about? KD? I mean, I need the bag size. We're talking about an ounce. I know you guys not giving ounces out. So how much of a bag you giving to take this vac, right? That you guys feel so highly about. That's the question I want to know. Because we're not getting enough details, man. Because if you give me a little nug, that's not gonna suffice. With this though, I was surprised. I didn't even know this. The Senate actually, well, not the Senate, the House actually passed. They went forward with having, the devil's lettuce as federally legal, right? That's what the House passed, right? But still got to go through the Senate and everything like that. And this group has been pushing for that. So at the same time that I don't agree with the vac, I agree with their initiative, right? Will it get me to take the vac? I don't know, because if they start saying they're giving out ounces, then you might have piqued my interest. But at the same time, I have to say this: if either my mother or father is watching this video, I do not partake in these earthly things, all right? This is just for this show, and I will never, ever, ever, ever inhale. We got to talk about King Von's sister, right? You guys know about King Von. He recently just passed away around December of 2020. Just to add on to how terrible the year was and everything, right? I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm not gonna be one of these fake phony guys that be like, man, I've just been out here listening to King Von. I really haven't, bro. Like, I really didn't know who he was until he passed away and everything. I've seen pictures of him. I have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be fake and be like, oh yeah, I've been downloading, I've been listening. Like, listen. And then those same type of people want to be the same guys that want to follow a dead person, right? This guy's followers grew. I'm just like, why you follow? This guy's not posting anything anymore, right? Or if he is posting, it's not really him. It's whoever manager is taking care of his IG. Y'all are following dead people. What do y'all think? So she's in the news because she recently just came out and she pretty much said like, listen, King Von hasn't had a girl. He's been single. When he died single, man. He hasn't had a girl for a while. He's been smashing all type of girls. He's been making moves and living his best life and everything, right? And rightfully so, right? If you're making good money as a rapper, please believe me, the hoochie mamas, the groupies, they come. And please, listen, groupies exist. This is not a myth. This is a real thing. They're really out here. They're slinging pussy left and right. And I'm telling you, it's beautiful. The reason she came out with this is because there's a young lady by the name of Asian the Brat or Asian Doll, right? And there's so many dolls, goddamn dolls. But she used to go out with King Von and everything, and she's been going around calling herself Queen Von and been trying to imitate King Von since he passed away. A lot of people have seen this and didn't like it because they feel like she's doing too much. Because it's like, how long were you guys in a relationship? I've heard that they were in a relationship for upwards of 4 months. So they haven't been in a relationship that long for her to be acting like all this. But at the same time, I guess people can grieve in different ways, right? But a lot of people are feeling like this is more for clout, right? To push her herself out there, right? Asian doll, I did know who she was, right? But then when I saw her and I saw that she wasn't really appealing sexually, I decided not to listen. And hear me out. Before you guys say that that's sexist, right? How do you expect me to listen to somebody I can't look at? Meg Thee Stallion gets it, and I understand what you're saying. This still sounds sexist, right? But I want you to sit down and really think: is it sexist though? At this moment, Asian Doll has not replied, right? She hasn't said anything of the sort. You know, she's already said before that she doesn't take kindly to people talking about how she's grieving about King Von and everything, right? But now there's a family member that's came out and said, like, listen, he was single, he was smashing hoes, and you know, y'all were in a relationship. Stop faking right now, just for the clout and everything, right? Let's see if she jumps in. I'm interested to see if she jumps in, right, and says something. I honestly think, in my honest opinion, I feel like it's a little bit of the clout chasing, right? You know what I'm saying? The clout chasing. At the same time, what do I know? Maybe he gave raw dick, or maybe he was still piping her. Because you know how relationships sometimes can end, right? But the pipe is still in action, right? They can have been broken up for 6 months, 8 months, a year, but the pipe is still being administered. You know what I'm saying? So it's times like this that I just sit back and I just, you know, grab a bag of popcorn and see, because I honestly feel like this is the best thing to happen from this is them to like tussle it out, right? Because I feel like Asian also see this as a sign of disrespect, right? And fight the grieving. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. The question I want to know is this, right? Is Asian Doll still getting piped, right? Listen, hear me out. Because if you're grieving this hard, I believe that you shouldn't be getting piped by anybody else, right? Because you're supposed to be focusing on the fact that this guy just passed out. It's only been about a month, right? It's only been about a month. So if somebody comes out and said that they've been hitting Asian Doll this whole time, right, then I have to question her motives, right? And, you know, some people might say some people grieve a certain type of way. And listen, you're a whole different level of a Tatiana, right? If you grieve by you smashing other individuals, and if that is the case, right, please allow us men, you know, the group of men around you, at least in your circle, or just at least post it out on Instagram or something. Allow us men to know that's how you grieve, so we can also help you in your grieving process, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like at the end of the day, us men, we're only out here to help. We're always out here. We're always portrayed as demons and want to take advantage of women in weak moments, and I feel like we're not like that. That's all the news I got for today, man. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. I appreciate it. And please subscribe and put the post notifications on so you'll be one of the first people to hear the voice of Long Trousers, because my voice is oh so sensual. And of course, make sure you leave a like, man. It definitely helps the YouTube algorithm and lets people know. Well, lets YouTube, you know, spread my voice out to the masses. You know what I'm saying? And also share this video with your friends, your buddy, your pals, your loved ones, so they can also hear the voice of Long Trousers. And don't forget the merch, Mofo. Men offering females orgasms. Link in the description box below. And that's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.